Imagine a star who lit up 44 million living rooms every week, only to fade into a lonely mansion, abandoned by friends and family. What devastating secret could unravel a legend like Lucille Ball? From rewriting TV history with I Love Lucy, to facing a career-crushing scandal that nearly erased her, her life was a roller coaster of triumphs and betrayals. Did a family rift or a hidden truth from her past steal her final spotlight? Buckle up for a wild ride through Hollywood's glitz where jaw-dropping confessions, financial empires, and heart-wrenching losses collide. This isn't just a story, it's a mystery that'll keep you guessing. What cost her everything, and how does it echo in today's stars? You won't believe the twist waiting just around the corner, so don't blink. You'll miss the shock of a lifetime. Tragedy didn't loosen its grip. At 12, a backyard accident flipped her world again. Her stepfather's target practice went horribly wrong. A stray bullet paralyzed a neighbor's kid, sparking a lawsuit that stripped her family bare. Home, savings, security, gone. Her grandfather, crushed by guilt, faded away, and they fled town. Compare that to her peak when Lucille and Desi Arnaz ruled Tinseltown, and the contrast stings. Speaking of Desi, their love story ignited in 1940 on the set of Too Many Girls. He was a Cuban bandleader with charisma to spare. She was the scrappy queen of the bees, tired of forgettable roles. Sparks flew, and within 6 months they eloped, defying a 1940s Hollywood that sneered at interracial unions. Their passion was a wildfire, beautiful, chaotic, unstoppable. But here's the shocker. Desi's roving eye and boozy nights nearly torched it all. By 1944, Lucille filed for divorce, only to reunite in a blaze of reconciliation. Sound dramatic? Wait till you hear what they built next. Cue the game changer, I Love Lucy. When CBS hesitated to cast Desi, Lucille doubled down, proving their magic on a nationwide tour. The network relented and television history was born. But it wasn't just laughs, they were moguls in the making. Desilu Productions, their brainchild, flipped the script on sitcoms with 3-camera filming and 35mm quality. Owning those episodes, pure gold. Syndication turned them into millionaires, and they snapped up RKO Studios for $6 million, churning out hits like The Untouchables. Their lifestyle screamed excess. Beverly Hills estates with shimmering pools, Palm Springs getaways, sleek Cadillacs for her, and sporty convertibles for him. Their garage boasted Bentleys and Rolls-Royces, while Lucille's wrist glittered with Cartier watches, Desi's with Rolex and Patek Philippe. Private jets whisked them coast to coast, a must for their relentless pace. Yet, beneath the glitz, cracks widened. By 1960, their marriage collapsed, though their partnership endured. Now, let's zoom in on Lucille's financial playbook, because this is where the real drama unfolds. Desilu wasn't just a studio, it was a masterstroke. Lucille had an eye for real estate, scooping up Hollywood gems while Desi diversified their ventures. Their insurance game was tight. Health, assets, even career safeguards, a nod to her early losses. Picture this. Policies shielding those mansions, those cars, their legacy. It's a far cry from the girl who lost everything to a lawsuit. Financial lessons? They're screaming at us. Perseverance paid. Lucille clawed from B-movies to billionaire status. Owning your work, like those Lucy episodes, builds empires. And partnerships? Desi's vision paired with her grit was unstoppable. But here's the twist. Money couldn't buy closeness. Her kids drifted, her pals vanished, and in her final years, hired help filled the void. From 44 million fans to near isolation? How's that for a Hollywood plot twist? Lucille's echo lingers in today's stars. Take Desi's legacy. He paved the way, but his son, Desi Jr., faced his own storms, battling health scares and personal struggles, a quiet contrast to his parents' spotlight. Their daughter, Lucy Arnaz, keeps the flame alive, producing tributes yet grapples with their towering shadow. The wealth endures, syndication checks still roll in, but so does the solitude. Hollywood's spotlight never dims, but for Lucille Ball, the glow of 44 million weekly fans faded into a haunting quiet by 1989. What secret tore her world apart, leaving her alone in those final years? Let's dive into the final act of her saga, where resilience clashed with heartbreak and a legacy outshone the shadows. After her 1960 divorce from Desi Arnaz, Lucille didn't just rebuild, she conquered. She bought Desi's Desilu shares for $2.5 million, becoming the first woman to helm a major Hollywood studio. Doubters called her a mere comedian, but she silenced them, steering Desilu to new heights while starring in The Lucy Show. Her net worth, a modest $1 million in the 1950s, skyrocketed to $20 million by 1967 when she sold Desilu for $17 million. Today, adjusted for inflation, that's over $150 million, with projections suggesting her estate, fueled by syndication, could hit $300 million by 2030. Her financial lesson: bet on yourself, even when the world bets against you. But the past wasn't done with her. In 1953, a bombshell dropped. Gossip king Walter Winchell hinted Lucille was tied to communism. The 1936 voter registration meant to appease her grandfather sparked a media frenzy. With I Love Lucy at its peak, sponsors panicked. Lucille faced ruin, but Desi? He was her warrior. He invited reporters to their home, then, in a live taping, connected J. Edgar Hoover via phone to clear her name. The crowd roared as Desi quipped, "The only thing red about her is her hair." That moment, a masterclass in loyalty, saved her career. Compare that to her later years when friends dwindled, and you see a star who thrived on connection but ended in solitude. Why did her inner circle vanish? The answer's coming, and it's a heartbreaker. Lucille's luxury lifestyle was no less epic. Beyond the Bentleys and Beverly Hills estates, she owned a Gulfstream jet for cross-country dashes and a Manhattan pied-à-terre. Her Patek Philippe watches sparkled alongside Desi's Rolex collection, a nod to their shared flair. Desilu was her biggest venture, but she also backed real estate flips and a syndication arm that minted money. Insurance was her shield. Comprehensive health plans, asset protection for her properties, and career policies to guard her shows. Her financial wisdom shines here. Diversify, protect, and never stop innovating. Yet, her personal life bled. Her kids, Lucy and Desi Jr., faced their own battles. Desi Jr.'s romance with Patty Duke sparked a 1970 scandal when Patty's pregnancy fueled rumors he was the father. Lucille, guarding her wholesome image, was livid, but DNA later cleared him. The drama stung, echoing her own public trials. Love found her again in 1961 with Gary Morton, a comic who brought joy without chasing her fame. Their 28-year marriage, sealed in a quiet ceremony, was her anchor. But her career hit turbulence. Her 1960 Broadway flop Wildcat drained Desilu's coffers, and The Lucy Show's magic faded by 1973 as Lucy left for Broadway. Lucille's 1985 role as a homeless woman in Stone Pillow stunned fans, proving her range, but her final sitcom, Life with Lucy, tanked in 1986. The failure crushed her, and she retreated. Here's the gut punch. Her lifelong bond with Desi endured. In 1986, as he faced cancer, Lucille was there, whispering love on what would have been their 46th anniversary. His death days later left her hollow. 3 years on, a heart surgery couldn't save her. She passed in 1989 at 77, fans flooding hospitals with cards. Her kids carry her torch, but Lucy admits the weight of her shadow. Lucille's empire endures: syndication, real estate, and Desilu's legacy. Her lesson? Build boldly, love fiercely, but brace for loneliness at the top. What's next for Hollywood's icons? Their secrets are still unfolding,